going to be seeing the Kazuya anymore, though he could bring it out on him. Exactly. I was expecting the Roy because this is grand finals, and I don't think this man wants to go home that late. And it is the rub for xLone, which has been the character that has been playing like the hottest for him. So I was fully expecting that, but we could see the Shulk on a whim if things don't go his way with this character.
And on the other hand, xLone already has full knowledge of the matchup because he has played Aqua in previously and also in the 2 sets in this tournament. So it's pretty obvious why Swain wouldn't pull out the Kazuya, because Aqua is a more experienced Kazuya main and Swain is just one of his secondaries. So yeah, this is a better pick for Rob. And of course, you know, Roy is a very spacey character and can extend his combos right now with the down to the upper to the back air. That's something you need to practice. It looks easy, but you need to lap it out. That jab to forward smash. Wow, that's something.
That definitely was something, catching Rob off guard because of the big size of the hurt box. Oh, nice. Not even trying to go for the downer, as he knows it's very hard and he wouldn't get anything significant after that. So instead, settling for the damage. And also, Swain has shown not only does he have the combos, he also knows how to deal with gyro, which is one of the main skills that you need to have whenever facing Rob, right? Like, being able to take it away, and he has those C-drop movements. Swain, a very technical player, so I was fully expecting him to get those, and exactly that. Like, he just knows how to catch the top and also recovering, and the fact that he kept that on his hand also allowed him to survive ever so slightly more, and well, not falling prey for a lot of the common tools that Rob does have. So xLone is going to have to work a ton because he is down by 2 stocks right here, and Swain, it doesn't seem like the train wants to stop.
Wow, Swain is on fire right now. This is why he's sitting in the winner's side of grand finals, so we're seeing right now. Roy is a very rush down character, so he can like extend his combos, and he's one of the quickest characters in the game, so he can like pull out his attacks and extend it with elegance. I consider Rob as a very elegant character, you know. With all the swings he's been pulling out, it's very how do you say it, like he does it in a fashionable way, you know, like it's like so beautiful, like all these.
He has a drip in the combos.
And a drip in the combos, that's right. Yeah, that's why Cola uses it. You know, he's one of the swaggiest characters in the game. It reminds me of him, you know. So Swain using this character reminds me a lot of him. And yeah, you know, we're seeing right now xLone little by little making this comeback. You know, it's Rob, so it is possible. And what I love about Swain is the awareness of catching xLone's gyros and using it to his advantage. But eventually he was gonna get hit with the up air. That's something he's been looking for throughout this whole game. So glad to see he was able to get one of those at least in his first game. Yep.
Okay, not even trying to mess around with that, and that I don't know if that was a misinput or just the hardest read. xLone knows that Swain is a very aggressive player, and his character also allows him to do that, and xLone has slowly but surely been able to bring it back. I like that downer as well to stall out his momentum only for a while, and this could have been a ledge trap situation. However, xLone lets it escape, and no ledge from this time around. And the down smash, that is going to put Swain in a very precarious position, and he was almost victim to that downer, and the top is right there. There was a ledge regrab. Had xLone just waited, he could have got a guaranteed punish, and that is going to be the jab into the back here. Swain clutching up when he needed it the most. That was a crazy finish, almost, and xLone almost managed just to bring it all the way back as well. So if you guys thought that it was all going to be going easy for Swain because of how that game started, then I think xLone had a very different thing in mind.
What I loved about Swain in that situation was the ability to mix up his recovery. You know, he was in a situation where he could be punished with the ledge invisibility. Like he was vulnerable in a situation because he already let go of the ledge, and if you grab it again, he could be punished easily. But at that moment, when he hit the up B to Rob and instead of grabbing the ledge, that was big for Swain. You know, the ability to react to the disadvantaged state that Swain was, and to capitalize it with the jab to back here to seal the game. That was beautiful. That was like a poem. You know, it's a work of art. Shakespeare.
Work of art indeed, and we are back into Final Destination. xLone seems to have figured something out, or at least now more ready to respond to the fiery approaches that Swain has brought constantly. As I keep reminding our audience, the fact that Swain is, well, very aggressive player, very swingy, and of course he has the right man to do the job, which is Roy, of course, and Swain is falling prey once again to these ledge situations, which xLone has been getting super consistently, at least from that last stock that he had, and still the jump. Almost had that backer went off. Yeah. I think that not even Roy's hitbox would have been enough, or even a trade would have sent him flying. And talking about sending them flying, xLone opening up in a much different fashion. However, this was a beautiful combo from Swain. Beautiful. Unlucky that he didn't get the stock, but also great DI from xLone, recognizing that he still has a chance at living, and the way Swain has controlled this ledge as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure coming from Swain despite this advantage, you know. Just need like one of those bread and butter combos you see right now, a side B or fair or anything to just maintain the stock, or just ledge trapping with the gyro. That's what I love from Swain, you know, taking advantage of the gyro, not only to extend his scout but also to use it as a projectile to ledge trap xLone. Either way, we see xLone little by little is able to take the stock potentially. He has at the percentage. A side B will seal the deal. No, but will maintain off stage with the good recovery from Swain, being aware that he was about to die with that backer, and he recovered way up high, and also to punish xLone's approaches with the first stock of the game. And we see more combo extensions coming for Swain, being more patient of xLone's desperation of hitting the outside and to potentially connect with the gyro, but it was not possible. So at this situation, Rob needs to seal the deal with that snipe, that glorious laser snipe coming from xLone, putting himself in a very good position.
That was a funny situation where both of these guys tried to get a grab, and none of them actually got anything. However, Swain does have that 81% on xLone for his troubles. However, that was a very dangerous spot. There's in a very dangerous position once again for the Roy main, as you know that Rob has the edge guarding tools, and xLone has been prone to go off stage and at least threaten the fact, right? He hasn't got that super early edge guard, and dragging him from one side to the other. That is one of Rob's specialties, and great landing tool from Swain, using that double edge dance, I believe, with a wave bounce to avoid certain death, but the approach was a little too telegraphed, and xLone getting that forward smash to stock for the Rob Shulk dual main. And Final Destination, the first time around, didn't work for him, but this second time, it's looking like wonder.
Wow, this was a good response coming from xLone, who was in a very complicated situation in the first game. It was close, but very complicated. But we're gonna see potentially. Oh, we're gonna see a change right now. We're gonna see Swain's Palutena against. Okay, this is a very good counterpick because Palutena, as we've seen in many previous sets, coming from Chag and Big Boss, this is mostly in Palutena's favor in paper. But could it be that Swain has the knowledge and experience to seal this second game with Palutena? Because I never seen this Palutena, so this could be a huge surprise if he's able to pull it out with the simple bread and butter combos with the nair and up air. Yeah.
I mean, it's looking like the confidence is there, right? And this is the set 1 of Grand Finals, so the time for trying something out, it's definitely now. Like, he, I think, is much more likely to actually get something out of this Palutena in this first set than he is at the second, where he, in case, of course, the reset does end up happening. However, we might be talking a little too ahead, because Swain has been keeping up to right up to par with xLone's pace with the Palutena. Both of this, he of course plays Roy, which is a very simple character, but requires a lot of the knowledge of the game and just adaptation to your opponent. And Palutena, I think, falls right under that same category, where it's like the execution might not be too complicated. It all comes down to the mind games and the way that the player is able to execute with this character. However, like, xLone also has a Palutena, so perhaps with a little more knowledge of the character, and also it seems like he's been adapting to some of the habits that Swain does have. So it perhaps might be a different matchup, but we cannot forget this is still the same player.
Yeah, as you mentioned, xLone with the experience of the matchup, I'm pretty sure, as you see right now, he knows what it takes to deal with this matchup, because with one approach can seal the damage that we see right now. Swain maintaining xLone up there, but he was able to reply with his own bread and butter combos. But as I mentioned, xLone, because he has the matchup knowledge, I'm pretty sure he has what it takes to be very focused in this match. You need a lot of focus, because one mistake can guarantee a bunch of percentage combos coming from Palutena. But we're seeing right now that is not helping him. But I take back what I just said. Like that backer contradicted to what I said. But that side B was weird. How did that not connect?
Yeah,
that was so
like
weird.
that popped out. I think that he was a little too far back for the entirety of the hits to connect, and also perhaps Swain was to smash the eye in that to make it out, and this could be the start of a combo. We know how dangerous Palutena is on these platforms, and I think xLone was expecting a roll in, not trying to commit. He knows that backer is invincible, so he's not trying to mess around with that explosive flame, perhaps into a second one. xLone fighting for his life in this recovery, and
this could be it.
Very dangerous, very dangerous. I mean, Swain has been cleaning up, and perhaps we didn't have as much faith in the Palutena, but we do have faith on the player, and he is making it happen right here with this character. The Goddess of Light will get him that backer, and not yet the game, though.
What? No, one more of those? Second,
one more.
Times the charm? There we go. Yeah, wow. That was a good adaptation at the end. You know, he was in a very, very difficult situation, but Swain having the mentality and the composure to have the ability to bring back the game is something you need to seal this tournament, because right now, as we know as of right now, Swain is in a set point to guarantee the last to guarantee this victory in this weekly. Could it be possible? Maybe, but we see a counter pick coming from xLone with the Roy. Could this be a mind game? Imagine losing to Swain's own main. that would be crazy.
It is crazy that both of these guys have switched places pretty much. We were perhaps more prone to expect Palutena from xLone and the Roy from Swain. This is still the first set, so he of course has. I mean, xLone is on reset points, so he might have seen something, and things were looking complicated for him. Roy, he saved his jump. That was crucial, because if not, that could have got real ugly real fast.
Yeah, it's very important to save your jump, because as soon as you use your jump to recover, then they might punish you with the weird hitbox, which will seal your stock in a very sad manner. But it's good that he is able to conserve his damage to potentially take this first game, because Roy has the tools to seal the game and the rage to guarantee the stock at an early percentage. We see right now juggling Palutena all the way up in the air, and we see right now the bread and butter couldn't connect it, but it was potentially the stock.
Wow!
And we see right now, wow! As
I
called it. Yeah, Roy is a very strong character with rage. And as you see right now, and now we're even.
We are right back to even. He manages to get away from that first attempt at a Nair train, and a couple of up Bs later, and 39% for Swain. And no jump, excellent air dodge into a platform. Of course, that is the mix-up right. And Palutena is excellent at also catching those jump attempts from disadvantage. That was perhaps a bit of an Rob habit with that air dodge back into the ledge. Ooh. Looking quite scary. Wow. Double edge dance. No, not the strongest part, because like even though Palutena was going to be, oh, he lost the stock. He's gone. Yeah, he's super dead.
What a reply from Swain. This could be his last game. But we see right now, xLone has done it so many times. He can seal out the game with no problem. But we see right now Swain not letting him do his damage, because Swain has his own combos. Swain has his own combos of his own with the Nairs. And was that a shield poke? That side was a shield poke, right? I'm pretty sure it was
either was a shield poke, or like Swain just tried to parry, like just assert dominance, you know?
That could be possible, but either way, that's gonna help. That might potentially help xLone to potentially bring it to game 5. We see the side B, but punishing Swain's get up situation right there.
Oh my god!
We see a close game with
he let it slip.
No
he
way.
let it slip in between his fingers. He had the right lead, and xLone made it happen. He's even like moving his head side to side. He knows Swain shouldn't have let that go, and perhaps they're gonna go back to their characters. Of course, this has turned fully into a counter pick board at this point. So this game number 5. This game number 5 is going to determine. It looks like I don't think
Mishima.
perhaps we will. Perhaps we will, and it is going to be the
Kazuya Mishima. Okay, never mind. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. It would have been nice, but yeah, we're back to the right. The mains for both sides. It's on, baby. It's on. This is the last game. We gotta go serious right now, and we're going to the Pokemon Stamp 2.0 in Town and City. All right, this is serious right now. It's enough playtime is about to go down. As you see right now, xLone with his final counter pick potentially, or is a counter pick which will potentially bring it to a bracket reset, which would be nice, because this is a very, very nice set we're seeing right now. And yeah.
It's very dangerous indeed, and the speed art is here, so he at least is going to be able to keep up to Roy's standards of velocity on the ground. Great coverage from Swain and threatening another very scary backslash coming in. I'm getting flashbacks, man, and I am getting flashbacks from that same jab into backer as well, as Swain gets the first lead, and very crucial because he is on the winner's side. So a couple more stocks and he could be calling himself the champion of this 77's Factor Machine.
Ooh, that was a nice counter from xLone in that situation. But it will be enough. Oh, that was very close. Also the forward smash. Pretty sure situation, he needs to utilize more the smash attack to guarantee a stock early. We see right now a very simple fair to edge guard to guarantee the second stock. But we see how Swain replies to this situation. Right now, having his reading the tech chase there with the F tilt. That was so clean coming from Swain. Also responding with that Nair, and also xLone responding his own areas of his own. And we see right now some combo extensions coming from xLone, maintaining Swain up there on the stage. And this is pretty even right now. And we see right now xLone utilizing the jump to escape from the situation. But we see that he has been jumping way too much, and he was able to punish that approach coming from Swain with no problem. This could be potentially the last stock of the set coming from Swain to guarantee the victory in this set of this tourney. Could be potential. He's on a roll. He has all the momentum up his sleeve. We see another edge guard potentially with the back. With the backslash and jab to back here. No shield though. This is very complicated.
Oh my god, Swain is trying to end it right here. xLone by the ledge. Things are looking very scary, and they are, because it's all about Swain right here. Yeah. And he will close out this grand finals in set number 1. Game 5 going his way, going the way of the Roy main, and a counterpick not working for xLone. Very respectable second place, but in the end, even though he had to pull the Palutena out of the pocket and going back into the Roy, well, he will make it happen. So excellent stuff there. Congratulations to Swain for taking this 77's Factor machine. And I hope that you guys had a blast. I know it was not the most conventional tournament as far as names that we saw in the bracket go, but it was still a lot of fun nonetheless. And I had a blast also commentating with you, my man Rifra.
Yeah, I had a blast as well.
And anything that you want to add before we go?
Make sure you spam in the chat W Gintoki, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have a very high quality stream. So if whoever's in the chat, spam W Gintoki, because he deserves all the credit and praise for this glorious and high quality action we saw right now. And if you guys want to follow us on Twitter, we have our accounts. The name accounts are displayed right down there if you want to follow us. Sure. And with that said, that's it for us. Also, huge congratulations to Swain for bringing this victory, and that's basically it. It was a huge privilege, and I hope to have the opportunity to commentate more of this. It's fun casting in English. It's very fun.
It is very fun indeed, and I hope that we get you back. And I hope that you guys are ready the next weeks for the upcoming tournaments that Smash Factor does have to bring you. So, without further ado, don't forget to leave your likes, your follows, whatever it is on the Factor socials. And, of course, one last congratulations to today's champion, Swain, for getting that #1 spot.
Yes,
and
sir.
we will be seeing you next week, the next couple of times. And, of course, if you are in Mexico or you're planning your trip, don't forget, Smash Factor is right. Is right around the corner. So don't forget to get your spot guaranteed, because that is Latin America's biggest Smash tournament.
That's right.
And you will not regret it if you go. So with that said, I think that's all for us. Thank you so much. I hope that you all had a blast, and we will be seeing you.
Take care.
Wow.